This is a dedication to Brinehills. Brinehills was a town that I built in Minecraft about a year ago. It was a very nice town, but it's gone now, and that's a shame. I built a grave for it in Shellcraft, new Shellcraft actually. But the other thing is, I saved every recording that I ever took from Brinehills because I love it so much. If you do care to watch this video, I have included every single recording, except for one that was just a test, in the following video. It's going to be but one. It's going to be 50 minutes, probably an hour. But if you want to see the history of a server, I think that's more than enough time. Thank you. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh god, they're talking about TNT. I have to see this. Oh, whatever. Ah, so many chickens. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, ha ha ha. It's just beautiful. Going to explode and I'll have food for a month. Oh, this is beautiful. Hello, people that are watching my videos. I'm going to be giving you a tour of Brinehills, the city that I and Clark have, and many other people have built. So let's get to it. By the way, I am using DokuCraft High. This is basically the town monument. It used to be just this big natural hill, but the coalition decided to build there. That is my castle under construction. I'll give you a closer look. The server has a deadbolt, which is pretty good. And this is my castle. 2 beacons, wither skulls. And I gotta give credit to Roman, whatever his name is, for giving me the idea to make some item names and decorations. That's a great map you made. Anyway, this is the throne room, still under construction. This is going to be the bedroom under construction. This is the crafting room. Completed, but I might add more. This is the library. Credit to Xiao Man for giving me the spark to make these signs on the enchanting rooms. This is tower number 1. And you basically have a sniping area. If we go down, you can, there's a sniping slit for tearing down anyone who wants to break in. This is the mushroom farm. It took me forever to find the mycelium. Sorry about that. These are the animal pens. These are the farms, where you can farm just about anything. Up here is the villager farm. It took me 7 hours to get these villagers from over an ocean, and ironically, there was a village not far from here. Apparently they also decided to copy off what that was and make it over there. And now we have a big floating Greek ruin in the sky. That is a public tower. I really have no idea. That's Swendo's Farms. Over here is my restaurant. And let's get something to eat. Here we have a cake, but here we have a jukebox, and I have about 16 copies of Wait. I have Far, Mellow High, Style, and Wait. I have 5 copies of Wait. And the rest are in my ender chest. In fact, I'm only missing Chirp, Mall, and 13. We have desserts. There should be another cake in there. Meats, drinks, miscellaneous food, and vegetables. This is the Legion Recruitment Tower, the self-proclaimed protectors of Brinehills, but we can take care of ourselves. Those are some sugar canes. I don't know who put them there. And when did my wolves start following me? Well, this is Flaming Skull's house, and he somehow had the complete dick move to claim part of our faction, so now we can't build here. Anyway, this is Mu1500's house. Up there's Avery's house. We don't go there anymore. I might make a video on it later. This is Clark's house, the mayor of the city. These are the public mines. That's the public nether portal. I'll show you that later. But through there, you've got this amazing little mine. Anyway, this is the advertisement agency with a public ender chest. I'll show you. This is a healing stand with a bunch of splash potion of healing too. This is my public ender chest with a compass that barely works. A diamond hoe I named the Sith. Strad, 13, Cat, Blocks, Mellow High, Wait, Ward, Far, and Style. I gotta admit though, my favorite is Style. These are the training grounds where you can practice attacking a giant pumpkin. Or you can just practice your archery. There's also this blocking and or dodge zone. Also, the server has a gun mod. Check this out. Yes, it's like a force of nature. This is my house, and I am the richest person in Brinehills. I even have this place where people can offer to me. This is all my armor. That's 3 diamond chest plates, 2 diamond leggings, 2 boots, and I used to have a helmet. I have 2 stacks and 22 diamonds. I should smelt this iron. Loose blocks, a bunch of dirt. There's stone. This is my miscellaneous chest. The second floor is just my kitchen, and I have a 2 dew chest. Down here is where things get great. Here we have another wart farm, about 10 brewing stands. I have another star on display, and behind there, hold on. This is actually part of that one Avery thing I was talking about, but I'll get to that some other time. So, let me flick this, and that closes the secret area behind the bookcases. Anyway, I'll flick these 2 up. You see, each lever controls something different. Back here is my regular storage area. I'm getting lag. This is my legendary items chest. It's stuff I got from admins. And unnamed nether star. Ultimate crystal. Apple of Eden with fire aspect 2. Spawn skeleton and ice. I'm not going to use any of them. Anyway, here I got potions. I have a bunch of ingredients. This is my enchanting area. I have enchanted books. Hold on. Anyway, the lever on the left controls that. But anyway, crafting has that. Splash potions. I guess I can put my glowstone in there. I have a bunch of weapons here. Wool. I have a bunch of saddles and stuff. This is my iron area. This is my mob loot place. This is where I put my nether and end stuff. I have explosives here. And this is where I keep most of my heads until I can make this public area. I mean, the head display. Whatever. Anyway, I have this clock thing. Whenever it's daytime, I have a daylight sensor. But I have 6 beacons, and you can get the maximum buffs from them. Down here we have my shop, which I gotta say isn't even complete. This is the, I have a special deal. You can buy this whole set for 5 emeralds. And back here I have another enchanting area. I have a back door here. And back through here. Okay, I'll just, wait. Well, there's not really that much left in here to show you. Oh, right, except that. This big baby. I got the inspiration from, I got the inspiration to build it from, Corridor Digital's Diamonds Are Forever, and I loved it. Oh, right, this is my, auto farm. We go up here, and, anyway, I'll just show you. Behind this area, there used to be a big building here, but I got permission to tear it down. This is my wither fighting area. Luckily, mob griefing is disabled on the server. Down here, that's Punful Pancake's house. This is the docks, and by the docks we have a bunch of boats. We come back up here. Jump through here. And we're headed to the airship and floating island that I made. Yeah, I know, I'm proud of myself. Speaking of which, we don't even get anything under this, but whatever. Don't get any rain. Welcome to the Invincible. I named it after the airship from Final Fantasy III. This is the deck of the Invincible. Once my wolves get here, I'm just gonna sit them down. You know, so they don't die. This is the captain's quarters. I basically have some junk in here. I have an anvil and a bed. But there's much more beds down there. Sit down. I used to have some really good boots that had like falling resistance spot 4 on them. But they almost broke, so I had to put them on display in Waterdeep. The server has the regions mod, which separates 42 by 42 blocks as regions. Oh god, I'm getting some major lag. Up! Ah. Maybe this will help. Alright. I think it's helped a bit. Anyway, in through here is the Nether. And I'm going to show you what Brinehills Nether is like. We also have sign shops. And this one teleports to the Wither Farm. This is a shortcut to Brinehills. And in through here is the Nether. Basically, Brinehills isn't very far from here, but in the overworld it's like 1,000 blocks. Luckily, they implemented that one Nether fast travel system. Anyway, come back through here, and the Wither Farm. This is very, very dangerous, and it's most likely suicide. But let's go. See? Everywhere. They're just everywhere. They set up a bunch of spawners. I only asked for one. You get the picture. But wither skeletons are everywhere, and I'm terrified of them. Yes, I'm terrified of wither skeletons. Whatever. I'm not terrified from them if they're like in the behind a thing, but whatever. If you actually want to go out there and grab some stuff, I wouldn't suggest it. It's suicide. You'd most likely just be better having someone else go out there and get it for you. But whatever. This is an emergency escape nether portal, but you're much safer using /home or /fhome. Because this one leads you to the middle of the freaking ocean. And it leads you to some island somewhere. Wait a second. Apparently I'm in the wilderness right now, so I'm just going to /fhome. And we're back at Brinehills. Well, this has been great. By the way, this is an original skin. Nothing copied. Anyway, this has been fun. It's been fun having you, and I hope you visit the Brinehills some other day. Good night, good day, sir. So, remember when I was talking about Avery's house? Well, here it is. You'd lure her in thinking that the house is for sale, but it's a demon house! Ah, God, shit, shit! Ah, Lord! Do not buy this house. No exit. Destroy the portal. Get out! As you'd expect, it's just some really weird stuff. Anyway, redstone. Replace the blood. The journal. This is how it all began. Dr. Cloud's journal. Entry 1. Sounds coming from that blasted portal are keeping me awake. I can't sleep. Must stay awake. Entry number 2. I can't trust myself anymore. I don't know what's real or what's not with that portal. I can sometimes hear the moans and groans of the damned souls inside of it. Entry 4. There's something after me, I can tell. It has long legs and arms, and it's pitch black. Help me. Entry number 5. I'm running away to the following castle. The rest is blotted out with blood and torn mid-sentence. I wonder what the hell happened here. So, I guess I'll set my brightness to moody. Because, you know, it's creepier that way. Nero's Journal. I decided to play around. Entry 1. For a while I've been living in Brinehills, but instead of settling down, I feel like I should move on. I could leave tomorrow or in a year. Entry 2. I've decided to go mining. I dug a 1x2 tunnel until I ran into a 2x tunnel with some torches. I went through the tunnel until I found the end. I decided to dig some more. After digging about 4 blocks, I found 3 diamonds. True story. This guy should have dug more. Simply amazing. In that tunnel I found 18 diamonds. I bet there's still more. I marked it with a plus made of wood. Now I'll go there and put a fence up. The fence is up, and when I decided to mine, my pickaxe mysteriously broke. Upon my return, I decided to craft a new one, but I heard strange noises coming from Avery's house. I decided to investigate. Entry 5. The door was locked, but the windows were uncovered. I peeked through, and it was amazing what I saw. This is a sketch of it. Amazing. A portal. I'm interested in seeing where it leads, but unfortunately the door is locked. While Avery was out farming, I snuck into his house and went through the portal. What I saw on the other side was astonishing. It was a hellish world with pillars of lava, pig-like humanoids, and even some ghost creature. It spat a fireball at me. I saw that place as uninhabitable, so I tried to head back through the portal. But I didn't appear in Avery's house. Instead, I appeared in a desert. It took me forever, but I finally got back home. I'm starving, so I had some carrots and bread. Entry 7. Ever since I went through that portal, I've been having countless nightmares. One including lava and fire shooting out of the portal, burning down the village. Another included one of those pig-like creatures breaking into my house. I just hope that the nightmares go away. Entry 8. I need to see the portal again, but I feel like it's imperative. But when I snuck in, I noticed Avery's journal sitting on the table. I read it, and he's been having the same problems. Not only that, but he's almost gone insane. He can barely eat, he can't sleep, and he's been having nightmares. I've been through his experience so I can talk him back into sanity. Entry 9. He keeps saying strange things that something is coming from, but he doesn't specify what. Entry 10. That's it! That godforsaken portal must be destroyed! The fate of the world rests in us! Entry 11. Nothing is working. I've tried all I have, but that portal is indestructible. Everyone in the village is losing their minds. If that portal isn't destroyed soon, we're all done for. Entry 11. And this is from Metroid Prime 2. Can't sleep. Eat. To whoever who's reading this, run away. Just run before they get you and never come back. Staying behind. Reluctantly, I decided to stay. The portal is still a threat, but so help me God, I will find a way to destroy it. I can be found on the giant forest on the hill. If you know more about the portal, contact me. Aftermath. The final pages of my journal are hidden safe away in my basement. They shall never be heard of or spoken of again. They tell of evil growing and darkness rising, and some other insane rabbles. And then Clark decided to play along. Dear Diary, today I finally sold that old house. I never was able to sell it due to people claiming it was haunted or something. I sold it to the Cross Cloud, so cheers to him and these ghosts. Dear Diary, haven't heard from Avery lately. I wonder what came over him. Dear Diary, Avery's back and acting weird, so I decided to check his house out in the nether. I can see clearly now. The fools, a lot of them are. The top half of the page is ripped off. The fools. Avery is gone. I remain there and make sure that more people's eyes are open to mine, or Nero's onto me, he will be the first. Fools, the lot of them. Anyway, about those hidden pages, I have this role-playing aspect thing in my basement. Let's check it out. Surprisingly, this place is still somewhat bright even in moody settings. I guess it's all the glowstone and beacons. But down here, flick this lever, and sit down, you stupid... Oh wait, it's wild. This is the area. Anyway, we come down here. There's a secret in this room. Lost entry number 1. Unforeseen consequences. How long has it been since the incident? 2 weeks? 6 months? I've lost track of the time. No matter where I go, the nightmares follow. The last one was about constructing an evil shrine to perform a dark ritual. These need to stop. And the secret is up here. with a secret piston door. Let's head down there. And this is the next area. Oh, I know what to do to make this place creepier. I forgot to do this. I always do this when I'm exploring the cave. There. Now normally I drink an invisibility potion and troll someone while they do this. Like for example, while they read a book, I'd break the torches behind them. Anyway, lost entry number 2. Discovery. That portal needs to be destroyed. I've made it clear before. Tonight, before I headed to my library to do some research, and I made a discovery that could save us all. The portal can only be destroyed by the legendary pickaxe Stonebane. Its whereabouts are unknown. Some say it's deep in a basin, while others say it's sealed in a tomb. I must find this pickaxe and save the village. Stonebane is an actual pickaxe that I made, and this is a trap that prevents people from getting out. And wouldn't you know, this leads to the nether. Ooh, a carrot. Well, not really to the nether. Well, yeah, it does. Lost entry 3. Hold on, let me eat this stupid carrot. Lost entry 3. Damn, I've looked everywhere for the blasted pickaxe, but it's nowhere to be found. Turns out a portal appeared in the mines as well. And, hey, what's this strange hallway? I don't remember this here. It looks like the wall just broke apart and merged with a hellish fortress. I can hear strange noises coming from the dark depths. I don't like the look of this. I say it's another portal. If we don't destroy them, it will be the downfall of mankind. And, oh my god, if a screamer just popped up, I'd be so scared, even though I built this whole thing. This is the end of the area. Lost entry number 4. The final portal. I found the pickaxe. It was in my own basement, or at least the hellish extension. I followed the extension until I found a trail of blood, and the more I followed, the more there was and the fresher it looked. At the end of the cave there was a portal. I'm going to take out the others first, but this one looks the strongest. Lost entry 5. Darkness rising. The other portals are destroyed, but this one still stands. When I tried to destroy it, something stayed my hand. I hit the portal and it felt like I took a bullet. I touched the portal and it felt evil itself rush through. That portal must be destroyed even if it takes my life. And that's the end. If anyone else came with me, I was going to pick out Stonebane and tell people that it could only be destroyed from the inside. Then I would rush in and the portal would deactivate, I guess. The end. Well, here we are, the last moments of the server. Well, not entirely the server, just Brinehills. Or, well, just the map. Here we go. Hello, audience, or whatever. Did I just have, like, a Tobuscus thing there? Whatever. Anyway, I'm going to give you a tour of my favorite Minecraft server. IP, in the description, and I'll show it at the end of the video. Anyway, this is my castle. It's a very nice castle. This is my throne. And I will show you the bedroom, which is now finished. Ba-boom! Anyway, this is the server's official texture pack, aka Norther's Mashup. I'll put a download link in the description after the video. You can check that out now if you want. It's a mixture of Athery's Ascend, DokuCraft, and some other stuff. Anyway, this is the server also has anti-X-ray. That's why everything's stone. This is the library. Also, I was checking out Zhowcraft, and I saw I saw in his castle he had these names on each of his enchanting rooms, so I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, and put him in mine. So anyway, This is my brewery room over here. Each one has about 10 brewing stands. And, here's the, nether warts. I don't really like this texture, though. Like this texture. I mean, I know it's the DokuCraft logo, but why choose it for an Odyssey cobblestone? That's one of my favorite blocks. Anyway, over there is just storage. In other words, just a bunch of chests and an ender chest. Now another thing, since I made the first video about the about the tour of this server, which was only just a tour of this, I've also added these redstone wires. This activates the drawbridge through the lava, and this closes or opens the catacombs area. I'll just leave it open for now. Now, my castle was heavily griefed not too long ago, which is why I had to put so much defense mechanisms in here. This is the drawbridge, and this is the front gate. This whole thing is faction protected with factions, so no one's going to bust through. And if anyone tries to swim across, they'll most likely burn a fiery death. This server also has crack shot. I have 3 guns here. The AK-47, the Olympia, and the Python. Now, this texture actually replaces the wooden hoe texture with the gun texture. Because, well, you figure that you're useless and no one's going to craft them. At any rate, I'll show you the catacombs. Down here we have the mushroom farm. I worked for ages to get this mycelium. The Hidden Castle Catacombs. Do I have my brightness? Yeah. These actually aren't done. They're going to go on for like a mile. But they're Hidden Castle Catacombs based on the... Yeah, I hate when this happens. Basically, remember what I said about anti-X-ray? This happens a lot. Just stuff like this. At any rate, this is actually based off the underground water channel from Dark Cloud 2. Stone brick pathway, brick walls. So let's head back up. The floors are quartz and obsidian. It was pretty hard to make. So we come back out here, and this is Brinehills. I built most of this town. The rest was built by about 5 residents. You see, it all started with my house. Well, not really. There was a place before that. Anyway, this is my restaurant. Restaurante. We have a brewing stand in here to make potions and drinks. Desserts, meats, fruits and veggies, and miscellaneous foods. Music discs, but I keep them all in my ender chest. There's a cake here. And that's the menu. I'll just skim by it and you can read it if you want to pause the video, or you could just come here and check it out yourself. This is the Legion Recruitment Tower. All that's in there is just beds. There's the so-called Protectors of Brinehills, but we can take care of ourselves. Hold on. Alright. I almost thought I had my mic muted. This is the Brinehills centerpiece. They built this ancient Greek monument out of this. And over here is my lumber company. This used to be the rail transit system. Under here is a rail that would go on for like a mile. But Brinehills was copy and pasted over from a new map, and this is exactly the spot where the place was copied. So, this used to go on to the city Falconport, but it's not there anymore. We switched maps. Anyway, this is my castle from the outside. Very large, I know. And you remember that one Minecraft video, Diamonds Are Forever? That had the big statue? I did my best to replicate that statue. And I gotta say, it's amazing. I mean, it took me like 5 stacks of netherrack, a ton of mining for obsidian, and a lot of soul sand and even more glowstone, but I actually made it. At any rate, this is my airship, which took me a while to make, based on the... It's actually named the Invincible and based on it. I made this floating island and put some quartz there just for show. But that, you see that little hut right there made out of stone bricks? This was actually the first, and I mean the first building made in Brinehills. And it's the resident of the town's mayor and founder is Clark. The advertisement agency, it has a bunch of empty ads, a public ender chest, and a public healing stand. In here, Avery's house, but I'll get to that some other time. God! Those zombies. Here we have the public mines. They're down there. The public nether portal. This is the outside. It's a balcony, a nice, very nice balcony that I made. Here we have a public crafting area. Infinite water source. A brewing stand. Anvil. A furnace, and a crafting table. Here is my shop. And this is where I sell things, obviously. This is where I would put up like a special offer. The server also has sign shops, and I only have 2 sign shops set up: a repair one and an infinite buy one with of my sword called 7th Heaven, which I am not using because it is like a god blade. Behind the counter, we have an enchanting table, which I have actually set glass up so people can't get in there. This is behind the counter. There's a back door here. And we go through here. This is my house. This is actually a very large house, though it might not look like it. It's actually been expanded 3 times, and there are lots and lots of basement areas. This is my fridge. You just press a button and something comes out. Put all my stuff back. Alright. This is my to-do chest. I put stuff in there, I don't know. This is like spare food that I can't fit in the fridge or the thing. Here I have a pantry with a bunch of stuff in it. And a stone chest, a loose blocks chest, a wood chest, redstone, tools, ores and blocks, lots of vegetation, lots of armor, miscellaneous item I don't feel like sorting, and there's a lot more downstairs. Now I'll actually go downstairs, and here we have lots and lots of potions. I actually had to make a spare chest to store all these. These are potion ingredients. Here we have more potions, except they're splash potions. Chest containing materials for like crafting and such. There's a python and a type 95, a broken piece of C4, a riot shield, an iron sword, and a whole bunch of other weapons. This is the weapons chest. Here we have light blocks, which I'd store torches and glowstone. Transportation, a whole bunch of saddles and some minecarts. Woolen dye. Mob loot. In fact, iron. I'd store like iron doors and iron bars on that. Nether in the end, which is a bunch of endstone and a bunch of netherrack. Explosives, and miscellaneous stuff that I don't feel like sorting in here. Which is basically everything in my inventory, because I was warned we might actually have another map switch and Brinehills would be copied over. Anyway, there's a lot more of Brinehills, but I'll let you figure that out for yourself when you join. Like, for instance, say, that big tower over there. Or Mu-1500's house. Or the training grounds. I'll show you these real quick. Beh, beh. 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 Villager trading area. Farms. And Flaming Skull's old house. So, the next area on their map. The village of Heimrada, named after that one town from Dark Cloud 2. Flaming Skull owns this town because he just didn't want to wait for Brinehills to be pasted. We built it together, but he decided to claim it all like a jerk. So, this is his house. We built it together, but it's his now. And he also built this one, which I actually think looks pretty nice. Anyway, he also has his own farms, and this mushroom thing. Now, we go over to our next spot, /warp Soviet, and this is Norther's town. He's pretty much, I think we're tied for the richest person on the server. 6 beacons, I have 13, 14 actually. Each of them are level 4. Each of them give off the maximum amount of whatever. This is his castle, and it actually looks from the top like one of those diagrams of a penis they show you in science class. We go back down. He is the biggest head collector on the server. Just look at this wall of heads. The server also has decapitation mod. This is his throne room, which actually looks like it took a lot. And the sad thing is, I'm pretty sure that he spawned all these blocks in. Well, maybe not. He is the richest person on the server. Actually, I think we're tied for that. Anyway, there's a lot to show you in this, including his farms, which actually I was supposed to build for him, but he was ungrateful, destroyed it all, but still paid me anyway, so I'm still grateful for that. This is his animal pens, or his petting zoo, as he calls it. This is DJ Sully's treehouse, which was actually built in the old world, but it was copied over. Let's head down. He has this shop over here, and it's the biggest shop on the map, I gotta say. You can buy all these blocks, and I actually come here regularly to buy stuff. And a mob arena. I mean, you can't argue with a mob arena. Easy mode. Let's go for this. I'll use my guns on this. You can actually fight the Wither in there. Anyway, let's come up here. There's a blaze arena. The observation decks. Again. The slime arena, which might be broken. And the Wither farm. Well, the Wither arena. Make damn sure you're ready. That's what he used to say, at least. So, let's head to the spawn. They could have just asked me, I would have actually made a piece of pixel art. But, this is the spawn. They used a bunch of beacons. This used to be a diamond block, but they decided not to make it anymore. This is actually the road to Soviet. I don't really know why Norther decided to call his thing Infidels. And The only reason he made it an enemy of me was to kill one of my guys to get ahead. That's how greedy he is in the form of head collecting. He actually makes people enemies to get their heads. Around here there used to be a... What's this? Anyway, around here there used to be a griefer base, but we destroyed it. Like, how do you like it? And we actually stole everything they had and returned it to their original owners. You see, the griefers here, they're just like any stereotypical griefer. They saw the map, they figured... They saw the server on Planet Minecraft, they're like, oh yeah, let's go there and claim that we have admin rights on Planet Minecraft. So we asked for proof of that, and they left the server and we banned them. But then they cleared the ban list, and I'll just show you what happened. By the way, if I didn't mention something, the server also has a cave ores mod, which basically it'll place like emeralds and such in random areas, like such as here. So let's mine it out. It actually also spawns block spawners around the world, which will actually move different blocks to different locations. Meaning that, like, diamond blocks will appear in a random cave above level 16. Which is actually very useful and a bit overpowered. They had disabled it once before, but they re-enabled it recently. And I've actually gotten a ton of blocks off this. A ton of diamonds. Which is why I have so much diamond blocks. Oh god. Oh. And let's go back up. Somewhere around here should be... I'll just cut back to when I get it. Ah, here it is. This is Visunari, which is a private town. But I'm just gonna show it to you anyway. I mean, well, not Visunari, Kiprivius. Kiprivus, whatever. I don't care. This is one of the best redstone creations I've ever seen. I mean, just look at this. Look! At any rate, I'm just going to press this button. Any button. Let's say level 8. Isn't that amazing? Level 12. Level 16. Level 20. Level 24. Level 20, level 28. And last but not least, level 30. So let's go to the transmission from 8 to 30. Isn't that amazing? Anyway, this is his house. Not sure if it's even done yet. And over here he made his own little mob arena. Made out of, I think that's stone. You have to be fast to press the button. Press. And he actually put a bunch of mob spawners in here. Mob griefing is disabled, that's great. And I am bored here. So, let's see. Slash warp Brinehills. And we're back. Anyway, that's a tour of the server. IP should be below me right now. Also, I will put a download link for the texture pack in the description. There are probably many, many more areas in which to look for your amazing, amazing player creations. And Brinehills, you can just use /warp Brinehills. I will see you some other time. Hello, what is up guys? I'm going to be showing you the best the best redstone circuit I've seen in my server. Check this out. This is an enchantment table, right? And I think you can guess what these buttons do. Level 8. Level 16. Level 12. Level 28. Level 30. I honestly don't even know how the circuit works. And of course I didn't make it. I mean, just look at this thing. This is so complicated. If you want to figure it out yourself, you need to be a redstone wizard. Anyway, that is the best redstone circuit I've seen in a long time. Subscribe if you like the video. Thanks. If you have gotten to this point, you either watch the whole video, which I am very thankful for, or you just skip to this point because you didn't want to watch it. In which case, I highly recommend that you go back and watch it. You can skip some of the tours if you want, because those are butt long. But, thank you anyway. It's been a nice time having you. This has been a dedication to Brinehills. Probably the best town I've ever made. Okay, except for that one map that I had in single player, but it got corrupted. Yeah. Anyway, see ya.